Welcome to the channel of Coach EmRatthich. I have many questions about where to buy a real Chinese rubber and what is the best Chinese rubber to buy. Today I want to explain what is the best table tennis rubber for you and some myths about the Chinese rubber that top Chinese players use. Again, I want to say that the best table tennis rubber is the rubber that suits your playing style, but not the rubber that the top player use. First, you won't play better if Ma Long gives you his racket. Second, the rubber that the top Chinese players such as Ma Long, Fan Zhendong use is not the same rubber which you want to buy. For example, the commercial DHS Hurricane 3 rubbers that everybody can buy from the manufacturer has a medium-high throw angle, and most another products that will be sold abroad outside of China has the same property, a medium to high throw angle. These characteristics are confirmed by many testers you can see in this table. This is the table of the rubber by highest throw angle, and the DHS rubber are always on the top of the list. The top Chinese players are sponsored by Double Happiness company, and many people think that Ma Long uses the same product that the company sells to the international buyers. However, it is not true. Ma Long uses a customized rubber which has very low throw angle. So what you are seeking for, buying a real Hurricane 3 is totally different to the rubber that Ma Long uses. So why Double Happiness does not commercialize the rubber of Ma Long? Because it is not a good commercial plan. Not many players can use a very low throw rubber in a real situation. You must have a full and strong stroke to use this type of rubber. So making a medium-high throw angle rubber can fit the right range of players, and using a commercial strategy to sponsor the top players is a better plan. Some dealers have tried to make a good business. They profit that table tennis players can pay much money just to get the real professional rubber and hope to play better. They sell fake national rubber. Under this rubber are stamped the name of the top players and pretend to be his personal rubber. Look at these photos. But they are not true. Top players are not allowed to sell his rubber to the public. These are the proof showing the characteristic of Ma Long's rubber. Look at the real situations in the match. You can notice how low throw angle Ma Long's rubber. Real Chinese table tennis rubber has very low throw. To use the Chinese rubber, you must have a long and powerful stroke. The techniques are different with the traditional techniques. You must carry and rub the ball more forwards. You can see that Ma Long have to carry the ball with his powerful forehand topspin, but the ball goes just slightly over the net and drops right after. The ball is very linear but not curvy. The top Chinese players are sponsored by Double Happiness. It does not mean they will use the same equipment lined up on the market. The rubber is different from the commercial rubbers. There is the reason there because it is very hard to use this type of rubber. If someone gives you the racket of Ma Long, you will feel that this racket is hard, dead, not bouncy at all, and for you it is a rubbish. But in the hand of Ma Long, it is a deadly weapon. So if someone says to you, "Hey, this Chinese rubber is amazing, very easy to topspin, the throw angle is high," it is possibly these rubbers are for the amateur players but not for the professional one. This is myth number 1 about Chinese table tennis rubber. The myth number 2 is you need an expensive racket to win. No. Some players don't believe my advice because the Chinese racket I suggested was not expensive enough. No thanks, I'm looking for something around $200. Your racket is only $50. There are many top young Chinese players at high level play with racket cost less than $40. Find rubber that has the characteristic that you need. If it is an expensive European or Japanese rubber, you can find something similar from the Chinese brand with a similar quality but much more cheaper. And finally, I want to say, don't focus on the equipment, get practicing. So there is no shortcut in table tennis. Choose your own way in table tennis. Don't copy the pro equipment if you don't understand why they use them. If you really want to use Chinese rubber, learn the proper technique first. In the next video, I will explain why Marlon prefer using 40.5 to 41 hardness rubber, while Zhang Jique prefer using 39 hardness rubber. See you!